Okay, hey guys, this is Casey coming to you from Galveston, and I wanted to talk to you guys about Nerdfighter Prom. And Nerdfighter Prom is an idea that we came up with about 3 hours ago. And we, meaning me, myself, Quesadillas, and this guy named Shelley, whose screen name is JRockerDie, and I will link it in the sidebar. We plus like 150 people, 149 people, were in blogtv watching Alan read from Paper Towns, Alan Follow Bottom Distro, Monday on 5 Awesome Guys. We were watching him read from Paper Towns. John had sent him his copy. So he read like half of chapter 1, and then he stopped for a while and then read like the rest of it. The rest of chapter 1, that is. So the way the story goes, and I kind of have to give the background on this, the way the story goes is the characters in this first chapter are talking about taking girls to prom and asking girls, do you want to go to prom with me, blah, blah, blah. So one of us, it was me or Shelley, and I can't remember who at the moment came up with the idea, like, we should have a Nerdfighter Prom. So I do remember I said, let's eat pizza and go to prom together. And everyone, I think, like, most people caught on to that, and they were like, oh my god, Nerdfighter Prom, yay! So anyways, that kind of caught on in there, and then JRocker and I were talking on Instant Messenger about this, and we were like, we should like really try and pull this off. And we were talking about it in the blogtv chat room, and a lot of people were, catching on to it, talking about it and everything, and we thought that it would be like a pretty awesome idea to actually do in real life. So, excuse me, we have been talking on Instant Messenger, and we kind of really want to make this happen. So anyways, after Alan was finished reading, he got off of blogtv, and John came on, so we all went to John's room, and we talked in there. John answered questions, and we were all talking in there. He only talked for about 15 minutes. So JRocker and I were trying to get John to acknowledge that we were talking about Nerdfighter Prom, this thing that we had just made up, because Alan acknowledged it, like, right before he signed off. He saw that we were talking, and he was like, oh, Nerdfighter Prom, yeah, I'd go to that, as long as it's, like, close to my house and everything, blah, 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 in Illinois. So we were like, yes! And so in about the last 2 minutes of John blogging on blogtv, he saw us talking about Nerdfighter Prom, and he actually, the words Nerdfighter Prom actually came out of his mouth, which was epic. So basically, Shelley and I really want to make this happen, like, in real life, for real. Like, it would basically be a big Nerdfighter YouTube gathering, kind of like the Bean, like they did at Terminus, so, which was kind of like an extra thing to do up there. Anyways, so what we need from the Nerdfighters is advice. We need help, obviously. We need a venue, we need a location, we need photographers, we need a website, we need marketing and, published material, stuff like that, so that we can make this happen for real. And basically, this would be a really epic Nerdfighter gathering. We could all wear prom dresses and have like Nerdfighter Prom, it would be like us, our group of people, together, having a really good time and everything. And we would touch and hug and nothing else, because that's what Nerdfighters do. So leave us a comment, leave us a video response. We want to make this happen. We are so excited, and obviously it's going to take a lot to pull off if we can do it, which, if I know the Nerdfighters, I think we can. So leave us comments, leave us video responses. I will link Shelley in the sidebar, and I will link Alan and Vlogbrothers in the sidebar. You all need to go and look at that and, talk about it, because this won't happen unless you guys really want it to. And I know I'm a Nerdfighter, and I know I want it to happen, and I know at least another person who wants it to happen. So, that's pretty much it. Leave us comments, leave us video responses. We're going to need y'all's help, and all of it will be definitely appreciated. We'll get more information as we come up with it, because this is a brand new idea. So, that's pretty much it. Nerdfighters.